Hi there, I'm Rob Anderson and I'm making you a video here all about the viability of wooden chopping boards as a potential niche product that you want to make or might want to make for your business or run your business on it. There are three levels of videos. There would have been a short, you might have seen. This video is going to be anything up to 20 minutes long. I try not to make it long for you because if you're just looking to see if it's where you want to be, you might not want to have 20 minutes of information. There will be, I've said here, a third video, but my computer has crashed twice because I opened too many things at once. So probably the third video will be a series of videos, but these will all be part of a package that will be for sale. So the point of this is to explain to you who and what. Let me go straight there. I'm going to close this completely in case that was causing the crashing, and go and show you this is what I was doing for you. Okay. The point is to see who is looking for what when it relates to the niche for chopping boards. So 110,000 people a month look up the keyword chopping boards, and you can run an ad for 16 cents a click. Incidentally, I have a free course on how to do keyword research, and it would explain in that free course as to how you can set this up so that you're getting these numbers if you're wanting those numbers and these that I get down on the right hand side here. Okay, so you'd have to find click on the thing for on my post for the link to the free keyword course. Okay, so in the meantime, so chopping boards is not always good to go for the main overall niche, but it's not bad if you can produce cheap enough volumes of it. So I'll show you here. Let me see if it is here that I'm doing. Yeah, chopping boards there. You're competing with, let me show you, $29 and $14 chopping boards. So you have to take care in your research. This is part of what the keyword research course will show you, is you have to take care that you're not competing in a market where you're never going to win. Okay, you wanna make money. Your business must be profitable. You must know that every minute you're spending sanding, grinding, cutting, using your laser cutter, it's working for products that are, if not even already sold, but will sell very quickly. Okay, when people look up chopping boards, the keyword my tool tells me that they're also looking for wooden chopping boards, 60,000 of them. They're looking for glass chopping board sets, and in different levels of search numbers. Okay, I'm going to cutting board Costco. Sorry, I wanted to run these all by you slower, but you can pause these and go back and see what these numbers are. By the way, they are downloaded and in the bundle that I've got for sale. So you will be able to find these numbers without this having to pause and take screenshots and spend hours writing it down. But I understand sometimes you need to do it the free way, and you can do it that way, right? So wood chopping boards already, if you make wood, by the way. If not, go back into the research and dig deeper into black chopping boards, or round ones, or white ones, or acrylic. I don't know what the right word is for plastic, but in fact plastic chopping boards was a keyword. So under wood chopping boards, there's less searches, but 60,000 is still a beautiful number. It is worldwide, so you do need to remember that. I think I asked it to find long tail keywords, so I'll show you that in a minute. Now if you look here, round wood chopping boards, Google tells me there are 0 people searching for it. I don't believe them for a minute. How did they come up with these keywords, dishwasher safe wood chopping boards, if nobody searches for them? So at least these are keywords that you could use to create content for, to get things. But remember, you can obviously, like here, I'm in Canada. So if I were making chopping boards, I would do Canada cutting board. Actually, I wouldn't. I would show you what I would do after this. So, sorry, my bad for telling you what I would and then what I wouldn't do. Wood fiber chopping boards. Oh, that's really weird. And dark wood, that's cool. I like that because it's normally often a hardwood. And so can you see, these are really cool keywords. So again, all of these keywords, I'm going to go fast for everybody here. They're in the bundle. That is a bundle. That's an option on my post. Right, now we get to carving boards, similar keywords. Again, all of these are downloaded and will be in the bundle, but you can, let me scroll a bit and you can pause it and look at it. Maybe you want to do Turkish, what? A Turkish shaped cutting board. Wow. And who knew? But only 40 people in the whole world. On the bright side, those 40 people are probably in North America, which means in a fairly cheap posting distance, either Canada or the USA, and that's fine. Now you've got it. So there is also a William Sonoma. So can you see keywords at work? Right, I want to try and keep this down to not 20 minutes, and I'm already on 5. There's large wooden chopping boards. Incidentally, the prices at least become a bit better. This is lovely. Ironwood Gourmet sounds cool, and it's at Home Depot. For me, that's easier. So if I was looking for an ordinary chopping board, excuse me, I'd go there. I have to be honest, because I'm there all the time anyway, which is quite funny. Right. So I want to show you in the keyword research, I show you how to look at these numbers, the keyword volumes. And as we showed you these keyword volumes here, so like extra large wooden chopping boards, 1,600 searches a month is a nice number if you make it. And if you look at that, I have a feeling that on that page, the competition is a lot less, but we're not doing that detail now in this video. Okay, chopping boards itself. So we're back to the original one. I hit the button for what am I on here? Shopping, I think. Oh, yeah. So my bad. Wow, my brain. Google Shopping. So this, when you're doing your research, is where you start to drill down and either panic or realize, man, I can do that. And I'm not joking. Panicking is often a good thing. So incidentally, when it comes to black, a resin style one. Oh, so by the way, yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute. Okay, so now this is images, and the same story in the research, again in the free keyword thing, it'll show you what, where, and how to do all of this in detail. But you're basically going to go through this and analyze it very carefully as to see whether any of these are a problem. Also, somewhere in my life, I can show you how to become this guy who's up here, meaning how you can feature your products fairly easily in the images section. And obviously the first would be to run ads, but can you see there's no ads in here? But you can. And to do that, by the way, you need a real website, and real website is only one type, and that's a self-hosted WordPress website, of which I can help you build. Again, find the button that says free website from Rob on my website. Okay. Other web places, a Google site or Shopify, you do not own that content. Please be very, very aware that you do not own your website if you've got a Shopify website. You do not necessarily have great SEO. They do have, though, if you learn how to use Shopify properly. The bad news is, as soon as you become popular, you put yourself in as a target to your opposition, and they can take you out. What am I in here? Videos. You would research videos to see who, what, where, and how, and you would research the short videos. Again, in the training course for keyword research, I'm not going to go into that in detail here. Right now we get to something that does count. By the way, it says 9 keywords here. It's because my computer crashed. I had to click it to stop it loading the third time. I pay each time it loads. I think I got a few hundred, if not 1,000 searches, keywords back. And as you can see, I stopped it really fast. But in fact, let me pause this. Have I got time to waste? No, I won't pause it. Literally 1,000 keywords, just a number in my head, but very likely more. So you can now see from here details in the bundle as to how it works, okay, with this keyword. Right, I then did personalized cutting board. Now we've got to the keyword that is what I would do. If I'm going to be doing cutting boards, you are far better off personalizing it, because A, you can charge more, and B, it's extremely trendy and popular now. People do personalized ones. So, you know, like this is the board that I cut my finger on, you know, whatever you wanted to say, or just Rob's cutting board, or love is served in this kitchen, you know, anything you like, your name, etc. So all of these keywords get lovely search numbers. Personalized cutting board, 27,000. Etsy, engraved, wooden, personalized cutting board, Canada. Nice. Personalized is the niche I would go down to. Incidentally, it's here as personalized, of which again I downloaded all those keywords. Is it continue search? No, please don't. It already found 225. It took too long to tell it to stop. Man, it bugs me that I pay for it each time it crashes. In fact, I probably should close it. Anyway, so yeah, some of these, for example, personalized cutting boards, Australia, I saw there. That's lovely, but there's no way I'm going to compete with Australian carpenters, crafters, who can ship for, you know, a huge amount less. So I will leave that keyword to be targeted for cutting board people in Australia. But I know that if I targeted the Canadian ones, I can take out all the people that can't ship that easily to nearby. Although this place is so huge, Canada. Did I mention I sound South African, but I am Canadian? Well, I am. Okay, so personalized is the same as custom engraved. So now you want to take note is that it's literally two different keywords. Look at that. You see there, it knows about me, Anderson. How much would I pay for that? $34. Pfft, bargain. Anyway, so sorry, my bad. I distracted myself again. By the way, there's lots of ways of doing this, and that's subject to another video in the future. In other words, you can do it wood burnt, you can do it with a proper engraving, you can engrave it up or down, you can do printed onto it. Many ways of doing it. Okay, so 880 searches for custom engraved cutting board. And if you look here, I bet you these go to naught very quickly. Look at that, they do. Topical keywords, show as naught. Cutting board with names, 320. Interesting, it doesn't tell me the cost per click here. Let's see if it's here. Cutting board, personalized cutting boards near me. Charcuterie, Vancouver. I mean, yeah, custom cutting board, Vancouver. Now, I'm not there. I'm on the other east end now. I'm near the Toronto end of the world. But for only 10 searches, if I had a very powerful version of this on my post page on my website, chances are I will rank for it. I'm there. My bad. Having said that. So yeah, if I made personalized cutting boards, Toronto 20, I could drive it to there. Okay, so again, I asked for here. Please stop if you haven't stopped. Thank you. 43% already. But man, that's slow. So all of these keywords, you can pause this and copy them if you want, or you can buy the bundle from me for less than 100, somewhere probably near between $10 and $30. I'll have the bundle available for you. Right. Now, I think what was causing my computer to crash is that I had all of this software open that I'm going to show you next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that I use every time I do more than... Oh man, it's still searching. I want to make this stop. Continue search, stop search. I tell you, it makes me exhausted. So let me go into here and tell you that I use Insight Analyzer. And this will be in the, give my brain a minute to catch up. This will be in the bundle on how and my results I found for this. But Insight Analyzer gives me, people also search keywords. I'm hoping they can find this for me easy in here rather than me opening my software. People also search. Yeah, people also asked. PAA. So what it does is it here they've got puppy examples. What's the best age to start training a puppy? What are the 7 commands to teach a puppy? These teach this software will find all of these help related keywords. So people want to know what's the best oil to treat my whatever the word is, my bad, wooden, oh, my brain is gone. I tell you people, I have fibromyalgia, chopping boards. Fibromyalgia is an evil illness. It sometimes switches your brain off. So anyway, you get all of these extra, here there would have been a few hundred keywords that I've downloaded into the bundle on that one. I use this software, which is Craft Niche. Oh man, this is amazing. I'm so glad I got this. This will analyze keywords, obviously, related to, here we go, Etsy, eBay, Bonanza, Cafe Press, Redbubble, and Amazon. I always mostly use it for Etsy. But if you are going to be on eBay or Bonanza, imagine being able to pull the keywords that actually are there and the competition that related to it for, sadly, a one-time price. Yeah, but the point of it is that you can just keep going in and in and in and search for and get, or you can get it from my bundle, by the way. The problem with, I say this carefully because I want you to buy my bundle, duh. The problem with buying my bundle is that I've only focused on the keywords that I put into it for this, which would have been probably wooden or just chopping boards. So you're getting a huge amount of keywords anyway, many thousands, yeah. But if you reran this entire thing on personalized chopping boards, personalized wooden chopping boards, even better. It depends on what your exact niche is, right? It's going to give you far better or far tighter results, right? This is Tick Analyzer, which analyzes the most popular. Here, see what's winning on TikTok in the next 60 seconds. Literally will tell you how to market for content that is working already. Oh, Dave, man, I love that you do this for us. Thank you. Oh, man, he's got some tools that I absolutely love. I've got all the ones that I think are necessary, and I love them. Alley Inspector, okay. So I should actually do this first. Let me go to Pin Analyzer first, because if you were doing, so Pin Inspector, if you're creating your products and you are marketing, please ignore the child daycare that my wife runs downstairs, if you can hear that. If you're doing marketing online with a finished product, so chopping boards, you want to know that your social media works. So it was TikTok, it's YouTube, it's Pinterest, it's Facebook pages. They're all ones that work, and they all need keywords. And it's not just a case of using the keywords to target, in other words, hoping for search results to be found. You know, if somebody goes to YouTube and types there the best, what are the top handmade, custom, black, whatever, chopping boards, that would be cool if you can find that, right? And you can use that. But more importantly too is the point is to know the search volume, that that many people are interested, so that it actually pays you to advertise or whatever. But here, to put this up onto Pinterest, I've got many thousands of pins on Pinterest, because I'm the kind of fool that doesn't do other things. I'll go to Pinterest and look at pictures. It makes me visible. Okay, so incidentally, you're at 19 minutes already on this video. Sorry about that. I want to show you the last two. If you're targeting the lower end, in other words, cheaper products, on your business, on your website, right? It's a big help if you can put other drop shipping related products onto your website. So Alley Inspector and Wish Inspector, these two, they will research which are the most popular products on Wish or on AliExpress. It'll go in there and look at this video as we're going, and I'll show this in the bundle. If you get the bundle from me, I would obviously going to show you each one as I do it. So what you would do is you would create all of this, pick the 10 products that you believe are, because they've got here, it actually sorts it out in review rankings. You know, you only ask for products that have a review of 4.5 whatever stars or more. And that combination of items you then pull over to your, and I repeat, self-hosted WordPress website, and you install it on there, and you set it up in a way, and it's fairly easy to do, so that you've literally got other products that you're selling on there without having to do a thing. So now when you get to your website, you've got related chopping board stuff, and it needn't just be the chopping board. It can be knife sets, and I've got no idea, you know, things that work for people that need chopping boards, and it's all over your website. And the beauty of that is that the software does a fixed markup. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Okay, I'm hoping that this is enough. Let me get out of here, and I will post this video for you to look. And I really wish that this works for you 100% in your business. Thank you. Take care. Cheers.